What up, y'all? I'm back again with another one. Drill Sergeant Lynch, Drill Sergeant Life on the Trail, still living that life, man. Hey, so I'm gonna jump right into it tonight, man. When drill sergeants are not on the same page. The only people who suffer when drill sergeants aren't on the same page is the trainees, man. The trainees are the ones who suffer. Hopefully, they don't see it, but that's not always the case. They know when the drill sergeants aren't on the same page, when they can't agree on something, or when one puts out some information, another one puts out different information pertaining to the same thing. It's just different. Y'all know the drill sergeants are not on the same page. I know that the trainees sometimes know, but hopefully they don't know at times. So I'm gonna just tell y'all the two situations today where drill sergeants weren't on the same page. The drill sergeant, he was trying to talk to the platoon. A trainee who was at one time in this platoon moved to another platoon and then moved back to that platoon. The drill sergeant who the trainee had moved to came back over and was talking to the trainee while the drill sergeant was talking to the rest of the platoon after that trainee had moved back to his original platoon. So the drill sergeant was saying something to the trainee, and the trainee was just motivated. Whatever phrase that they had him, that trainee, saying when he was over at the other platoon, he was now saying at the same time the one drill sergeant was trying to talk to him. So basically just interrupting. The trainee was interrupting the drill sergeant because the other drill sergeant was talking to the trainee while the drill sergeant was talking to the platoon. Hope y'all stayed with me on that one, all right? But yeah, so the drill sergeant had to go over to the other drill sergeant and tell him, hey, I just got to talk to him real quick. And I think that was professional how that was handled. That one drill sergeant just came over to his battle buddy and said, hey, let me just talk to him. I just got something I got to tell him real quick. And just went with that. That drill sergeant got it, walked away, went on ahead and did his thing. That's good stuff. If the drill sergeants can figure out whatever situation without it being a big issue, especially in front of the trainees. You never want to have two drill sergeants having a crazy disagreement that the trainees can clearly see, like, whoa, this isn't good. That situation was good. That situation was handled. Drill sergeant went away. Other drill sergeant continued talking to the rest of the platoon while the trainee who left the platoon and then came back was being quiet and doing what he had to do. Later on, the trainee told the drill sergeant, I wasn't trying to disrespect you. You know, the other drill sergeant was talking to me. And drill sergeant told the trainee, look, I know it wasn't you. Shut up, go away. No big deal. No foul, whatever there. So another situation happened later on. So we do this thing right now. We got late man and early man. One drill sergeant watches the whole floor. So we got on the third floor in our barracks, two different platoons that share that floor, and one drill sergeant of one platoon will stay that night when all the drill sergeants go home early, and then another drill sergeant from the other platoon will stay and watch the whole floor of trainees that night while the other drill sergeants go home early. So the one drill sergeant is in school right now. He's got the class right now, which I also have the class. But so the class starts at 8 in the morning until complete. And then what happened was, ever since Monday, the one drill sergeant that has to go to the class, which the class didn't start till Tuesday, but Monday, that drill sergeant stayed late, watched the floor, had to take over the floor. Tuesday, the drill sergeant, he didn't get to go home early that night because the other drill sergeant had left. There's 3 drill sergeants in this platoon. One drill sergeant had CQ on Monday. Tuesday, the one drill sergeant that had CQ didn't have to work that day. The drill sergeant that left early Monday night had CQ on Tuesday. So with one being off and then the other one pulling CQ, somebody still has to stay and watch the floor, has to stay late that night. So now Wednesday night, the one drill sergeant that had CQ is off for the day. The drill sergeant that had CQ on Monday and then had off on Tuesday ended up leaving Wednesday night. 2 drill sergeants from that platoon. So then again, that same drill sergeant that stayed late then had to watch the floor that night. Drill sergeant that was on CQ on Monday night and then had off on Tuesday night, he's in charge of the platoon. He let the drill sergeant who stayed late Wednesday night, who had the drill sergeant stay late Wednesday night, let that same drill sergeant come in late on Wednesday morning because drill sergeant had a class. I don't know. I hope y'all can just kind of stay with me. Basically, from what I see, there's one drill sergeant who had to watch the floor one night, had to be late man the next night, and then had to watch the floor again the third night. Even though, actually on the third day, he came in early that morning. Or he came in late that morning. So, I don't know. To me, the drill sergeants were not on the same page. I don't know if One just felt like, hey, this is fair, or whatever the case may be. But I do know the drill sergeants that worked the 3 nights didn't show it, tried not to show it in front of the trainees. Hopefully the trainees didn't see it and they didn't worry about it, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I don't know. I can see how the drill sergeant who worked all 3 nights might, you know, not be having that good of a day on the second day that day, because he's trying to make some sense of the whole thing. Drill sergeants have to stay on the same page together. They gotta cooperate. If the drill sergeant is not professional and has thick skin with the whole situation, the trainees are the only ones who's gonna suffer from it. If the drill sergeant's not professional, he might take his anger out on the trainees, which isn't right at all. So drill sergeants have to just work together. They gotta stick together, get on the same page with each other, be as fair as possible, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I could just see how the drill sergeants not being on the same page can ruin a lot of stuff for the trainees and possibly for themselves in that career. So just wanted to give it to y'all quick like that real quick. But I do want to let y'all know about this class that I'm currently in. So it's a new marksmanship training that the Army is getting ready to implement, okay? When they do their rifle marksmanship training in basic training, I know we qualify with the backup iron sights, and we also qualify with the close combat optics. So with us qualifying with the backup iron sights, we get down in the prone supported, the prone unsupported, and the kneeling position. The Army's getting ready to switch it up now. They're doing it to where you react to contact for that first target, then you're gonna get down in the prone unsupported. You shoot all 40 rounds. Then you switch over to the prone supported. I forget how many rounds you shoot. I wanna say 10 or something like that. Then from there, you get in the kneeling supported, where they're gonna add these barricades that it's kind of like a wall and then steps. And you can put your weapon up there. You gotta hold your weapon with, you know, on like that. So it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a new thing, and I want to talk to y'all more about it when I get a little bit more understanding of it. I'm gonna talk more about that hopefully in the next video. I got notes and stuff, so maybe I'll just read over the notes that I took from the class. And I'm going to the range tomorrow to do a live fire shooting in this new implementation. Should be exciting, should be some good stuff. We'll see how it goes. S-Fam, I just want to give y'all an update, let y'all know what's going on. Y'all drill sergeants who are watching this, make sure you stay on the same page with your battle buddies. Don't show your anger and emotions or whatever the case may be in front of the trainees. Nobody's gonna suffer except for the trainees. And then you probably look like a jackass with your battle buddies, drill sergeants, freaking arguing with them in front of the trainees. So keep it professional, keep it 100, be real, do what you gotta do. S-Fam, stay focused and motivated. I hate when my elbow ain't in the goddamn on. Let me get some space real quick so I can stay focused and motivated. S-Fam, let me stand straight up, get ready. Stay focused and motivated. Love y'all to death, S-Fam. Thanks for watching. It's your boy, Drill Sergeant Lynch. Just on Life on the Trail, and I'ma holla at y'all, man. I'm out.